That Footbags time. It's dang near Footbags o'clock. Footbags. Footbags o'clock. The time for Footbags is here. In all the footbagginess. Live from these depths. Live from these depths. Well, I'm talking about. Let's turn it down. Let's turn it down. Let's play the thing that says, what made you forget that I was Footbags?
What made you forget that I was
Footbags? That's right. Let's begin. Let's proceed. We're in the depths. We are here. It's 8 p.m. It's Sunday. We're live. It's this Cold Rhymes Records Twitch. This is. It feels weird right now. Like, you know, every Sunday at 8 p.m. we come down to the basement. We turn on all the toys behind me here, and we make some noises. We have some fun. But this past week, I spent the entire week sitting in this chair, as I am right now, with this microphone in my hand, but not doing this depth type thing. I was in Zoom meetings like 9 to 5 all week. The camera was in a different place. There wasn't any crazy crap on the wall behind me like there is right now. It was different. It was real different than what's going down right now. Anyways, hi. My name is Footbags, and this is Footbags live from the depths. We're going to go in on these weird noises, beats. What we were just listening to is actually the second thing we made last week. I used to go back. We would do a little recap of like what did we do last week type thing at the beginning of these depth sessions. I don't really do that much anymore, but I was watching just a brief minute of last week's session as I was kind of rearranging, getting everything back in order to do this depths proper, and I was really feeling how it went down. It was weird as hell. It was weird. It was lurky. It was all the things we enjoy. All the things we enjoy here in the depths. Weird noises in a lurky style, with drum loops, bleeps and bloops, digital reverbs. The list goes on and on. And I mean, let's be real. It's probably exactly how it's going to go this week too, which is just it's fine. It's great. It's what we like. It's what we enjoy. We're down here. We're in the basement. We're in the depths. Pull up a chair. Have a seat. Get comfortable. Pour yourself a beverage. It's Sunday night. The wacky wall is just going extra staticky this evening on purpose, of course. We got Bruce Campbell is going to. He's going to battle some undead type creatures. There's the man himself. Be prepared. So we're getting close to that time once again here on this RC 505 looper, which is ultimately the looping brains of this whole operation. It's got 100 or I guess 99 banks that you can fill up. We're on 91. It usually takes us, between 4 to 6 months of these regular depth sessions to fill it up, and then I send all the stems. I send all the stems over to the computer to back them up for posterity. Because then, at any point in time, if there's one I like, usually what I do is I'll take the stems, put them in the computer. If I want to do anything with them, I'll do it in there. I'll just throw it into a DAW or something and mess with stuff. But the performance aspect of the 505, sometimes I can port the samples back in and do the fades and this and that and bring things in and out and little post effects and more digital reverbs and delays and whatnot. So we're almost at that time. Once again, where I have to move this machine over there, plug it in, get all the noises off of it, and then I erase everything that's on there, and we start all over again. The dogs are in the building. Which means we can proceed. And let's not spend too much time hollering and a bellering and a yapping and whatnot. Let's spin over this way in the chair. Come with me. We're going to wake this guy up. Wake up. We're going to press that button. It's going to scan. We're going to press this one once. We're going to press this one 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and we're ready. We're ready to begin. What we're going to do, we're going to start by finding some drums. I was really enjoying this. It's the first folder on the that it scans. It just says like 8 billion drum breaks or something, which is mostly true. This machine, it's only got a 3-number digital readout for track numbers, so it can only go up to 999, but there should be a lot more. It's an alphabetically listed folder, and I think it doesn't even get up to C, if that gives you any sort of indication. Let's just start here. Let's not think too hard about it. Let's just go in. Slow it down a little bit. Right about there. And this drum break is already pretty nasty. It's filtered. It's filthy. It's delicious. But we're going to do what we always do. We're going to give it the old Footbags 1-2 crunch. We're going to bump it up a little bit. We're going to make it even filthier. Try and make it just smack a little harder. Let's try that again. Sausage fingers, don't fail me now. Close enough for jazz. Close enough for jazz. What I'm thinking. Last week, the jam we were just listening to at the top of the hour, it had some just weird, squelchy noises that I passed off as a bass line, and I'm just trying to. I think I sort of remember how they came about. Let's just very quickly see if we can't get back into that territory. Regular bass lines are cool, don't get me wrong, I love them. I love a funky bass line. But I also like just weird squelchy noises, pretending to be a bass line. We'll see if it needs to be replaced.
Footbags.
We're at 95.4 beats per minute. If you want to jam along at home, dial that up. Your Tarias Squid. Buster, your core SQ1. Set your MPCs 16 or something.
Watch out, Bruce. Don't chop off your hand, man.
And that's how that one goes.
So, here we are, in these depths.
Don't chop off your hand, man.
Here we are.
Don't chop off your hand, man.
Bruce did not take our advice. We recommended that he does not chop off his hand. But we've seen this one before. He does chop off his hand. I mean, he gets a better one. He gets a cool one. Not till the next movie. I think in this one he just puts the chainsaw on it, but he does get a cool one. It works out okay in the end. Anyways, live from the depths. Here we are. We're in these depths right now. We just spent a solid 40 minutes making weird noises. And we'll probably do more of the same. Probably do more of the same. We'll begin the same way as we did before. Find ourselves a tasty drum break. Spice it up ever so slightly. Give it the old Footbags 1-2 crunch. And we'll probably, I mean, the bass noises I used on that one were not the same as the one last week. It wasn't something that I could replicate exactly. But we were in similar territory. We were using some of the same pedals and noise machines. As far as memory serves, I could go back to last week's and try and see what I was doing. It's kind of hard to tell because when I'm looking the other way, you're looking at the back of my head, and I'm covering up the stuff that I'm using. But I know what's over there on the other side. So if I go back and watch, I got a pretty decent idea of what I was using. To some extent, and hopefully how I came up with it, and if I wanted to try and do that again. But I was using some of the, what do I call it, like happy accident machines, more specifically the syntax error pedal. It's an unruly beast, and I'm pretty sure it was in play last week to make these bass noises. So I used it again this week, but it's not something that you can easily replicate what you did unless I like take pictures of the knob settings and all that kind of stuff, which I don't. We're in the depths. We're live. We're just making stuff up on the fly. We're having fun. We're just having a good time. I'm having a good time. You're having a good time too, that's great. That's just great. So what needs to happen now is I got to stop looking this way. I'm going to spin back over there. We're going to go over yonder. Come this way. Come with me. Oh, geez, there's crazy things happening back there right now. Absolutely crazy things. Let's get ourselves onto a blank slate. We saved that one. It's in the tape bank. It exists. The digital reverb is bountiful. And we're going to start again. Spinning this way. We're going to make our way over to the CDJ. Got some cowbells. Guess they're not cowbells, are they? They're bells, bells. I'm not looking for these spicy Latin flavors that we're into right now. Oh, we're out of that territory already. No, not these at all. Not these ones at all. Let's slow this one real down. And just see how it does. I'm just scrolling to the end. I think we could do something with this. Let's give it the old Footbags 1-2 crunch. Let's take some of the crispiness out of these digital symbols and whatnot. That's on tape. That's on tape.
Watch out, Bruce. Watch out, Bruce. Don't chop off your hand, man.
crap ton, but it's got a good amount of digital reverb on it. They can all live in the same space together. It's also very just nastily fuzzy and distorted, so we'll try and hide that with the digital reverb as well. Moving on.
Don't chop off your hand, man.
Don't chop off your hand, man.
Don't chop off your hand, man. Watch out, bro.
saying. Let's turn off the extra percussion track. My goodness. Banging stuff with my elbows. Knocking things around on the desk. All right, so what did we learn this week? It's difficult to recreate weird bass lines, or I should say weird bass noises that were created with basically not completely randomized or things, it's not in a random format, but difficult to recreate pedals and whatnot. I just kind of explained it in terms of itself. It's difficult to recreate things that are difficult to recreate. Figure that one out. What else did we learn today? There is a time and a place for AI to shine. It's not for stealing real artists' content, but it could be greatly utilized to make the Golden Girls spit hot bars. Which, such powers must be wielded responsibly to an extent, Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would say my example is a prime example of what not to do. Let the Golden Girls be. Let them, no one, they can't tell us whether or not they want to spit hot bars in the future. Some people may say that's not fair to the Golden Girls. I say it would be awesome. And I bet dollars to donuts that they would be down. They would either think it was on a scale of like wicked super cool and they would be really into it, to like on the bottom end. It might be interesting. They might be interested to see how it goes and what happens. Even if they might be a little skeptical. But still game. I have no doubt in my mind that the option of no way Jose wouldn't be in the cards. That wouldn't be even on the table. That's my 2 cents. That's what I think about it. And that's what we've learned this week. Those are the 2 things. Difficult to recreate things, or difficult to recreate. And the ghosts of the Golden Girls would probably be super okay with using AI to make them spit hot bars in the future. There you have it, live from the depths. We're here to educate. This is a weird one. This beat. This is weird. I don't know if this one's even gonna be a keeper. How did all this green right here get in? Get out of there. Get out of there. Something is amiss. The lighting might have changed somehow. Usually there's only a little bit of green showing at the top, not a whole swath of it. Anyways, it's blocking Bruce. That's Bruce right there on the wacky wall. There's 2 of them. He's looking in 2 directions at once. Old 2 directions Bruce, they call him. Anyways, I digress. What we're doing is being in the depths. What we made is some weird noises. The first one was more on point. This one's just kind of, this one's a little off center, but you could still have some fun with it. You could have some fun with it. You could take it to the amusement park. You would probably want to go on the rides. Have some fun with it. I don't know about you guys, but my name is Footbags. I like to come down to the basement at 8 p.m. on Sundays. Hit the stream button on OBS. OBS. Link to this Cold Rhymes Records Twitch broadcast, this weirdy little rectangle out to the world. With stuff happening on the wacky wall. We send these noises out to the ether as we make them. That's the whole point of this. We're making stuff up. This is all on the fly. I call this the spaghetti approach. We just take pieces of spaghetti and throw them at the wall, and if they stick, they're done. But in this case, the pieces of spaghetti are weird noises, drum breaks. And on that note, we're gonna pull the plug on the little weird rectangle for this week, but we'll come back next Sunday and we'll turn it on again. Send more weird noises out into the world. Have ourselves a good old time. Weird noises. Lurky beats. The lurkiest of beats. Straight up soundtracks for lurkin'. That's our style. I hope the week ahead of everybody is just fan-freaking-tastic. I hope there are no bees in your roof. Come on back on Tuesday, 7 p.m. for the Zinzerna Music Hour with P.T. Burnham. He gets crazy too. He's got his own thing. He builds his own instruments. Check out this Esper field. It's crazy. I like how he's been doing stuff with incoming radio signals, sending that through the Esper field and through pedals, and all sorts of fun stuff. But don't take my word for it. Visit your local Zinzerna Music Hour with P.T. Burnham. Tuesdays at 7 p.m. on this Twitch channel right here. Cold Rhymes Records Twitch. Now me, being Footbags, the Sunday night guy, I'm going to come back next Sunday. Do it all over again. But until then, peace and humptiness.